Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. In the last episode, we cleared out all the battlefields near the Liber Temple and the town of Aquaria. And now it's time to make our way to the Wintry Cave. I have about 50 heal potions and 30 refreshers. That should be more than enough to do what we need to do. And this should be pretty simple. I'll go ahead and clear these 3 battles out. And then I will meet you after I do that. Alright, we are back. And this just contains some more explosive. We are now maxed out on bombs for Benjamin. So that should not be a problem at all. And we now have a level up. So that's a thing. We are now at level 12 for Benjamin. And it appears that we have a new enemy of sorts here. This is the landworm, and they are weak against the axe, amazingly. So let's go ahead and chop the worms down while we set the hedgehog ablaze. Hooray for animal cruelty. And quicksand seems to bring your speed down, so that's a thing. I did not want to do that, but oh well. I forget that the game saves the last command that you used, and once you go down here, you're going to have a cave-in, and while Phoebe managed to clamp onto the wall, you fall all the way down. She then tells you how to use the cat claw, which means you get a new weapon. All you have to do is select the claw, hold the A button down, and then press the control pad to aim it wherever you want to aim it. And by giving us the cat claw, Phoebe gets a new weapon known as the Bow of Grace. Again, this one has limited ammo. And it is possible to run out of ammo, though you probably shouldn't. And apparently, in order to use the ladders, you have to hold A and then move your way towards them. So there is that. If you let go of A, you'll let go of the ladder. And you'll have to time it for things like that. And there is another new enemy here. I believe this is the Centaur. They can confuse you, but they're not really weak against anything. Though we did manage to get a critical hit against these guys. And just like when Phoebe used it, Benjamin can also poison people with the cat claw, as well as paralyze. I forgot to mention that in the last video. The cat claw can poison and paralyze. And there is an opening here, as well as some more enemies. I'm going to go ahead and fight these off. And now that we've gotten rid of those 2 enemies, we can finally... Oh, you can't carry any more cure potions. Well, at least we know what's in there. But I want to go into the other parts of this place before we do anything else. There's an hedgehog. There's a scorpion. There was a scorpion. And now it's time to see... Okay, I see what that leads to. I should show that off eventually. And we do need to go over to that area, but before we do that, I do want to fight off all of these hedgehogs. I shouldn't really have to use my spell charges here, but it does make things a lot easier for this point in the game. And I want to see where this takes us. Alright, another scorpion battle. I really shouldn't have to use my spell charges a lot for the most part. Not anymore. Not that I really have much of a reason to do it. Phoebe's Bow of Grace will use, or rather will do enough damage to take down the Hedgehogs, as well as the Scorpions. So if we really wanted to, we could just do all physical attacks and just take care of everything just like that. And I could open that up, but I don't really exactly feel like doing it. So let's see what we can do here. Well, there's another scorpion that we can fight off. I'll definitely fight that off right now. And apparently I am now faster than Phoebe at this point. Go me. But I do want to heal Phoebe pretty badly. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of Phoebe's white charges on herself. And we got this area. Nice. I should mention that the landworms can also use Quake as well, and that can do a lot of damage too. It should also be mentioned that the Hedgehogs can also paralyze you too. So you want to watch out for that. Also, I do not have the clock whipped. That's why I can't do that. And I believe that we've been everywhere we want to be. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and grab those 2 cure potions after all. And blow up this little area here. See where it leads me. Well, that leads to one part of the first floor, but I want to check out the other one. And I think there's a way to get to it. And let's see here. Well, that's one way to get up there, but that's not how we're going to be able to go up there. Also, we missed some enemies, too. Oh, it was near where we found... Okay. I see exactly where this is. Let's make our way on up there, shall we? Because I know exactly where that is. Let's make our way all the way over to the south, because I did not see that. And we can fight some more centaurs. And finally, we're getting a combination of centaurs and other things. In this case, it's 2 centaurs and a landworm. And here we go. Confusing Phoebe again. Get a little bit of poison damage there, and apparently Phoebe got unconfused. That was rather lucky. But in here is 3 more refreshers. I'm glad I checked that first. So now that I'm there, I can get over there. Good. Let's go ahead and pull the bombs out real quick and see what this leads to. Okay, this leads to another room on the 2nd floor. There is a new enemy here that I want to show off, and that is the land turtle. The land turtle is weak against the axe attacks. So we got these two out of the way. These guys really aren't all that stupendous or anything. And in here we got 10 arrows and cure potions if we needed them. I'm going to go ahead and clear this whole little section out. Be right back. Alright, we're back. I forgot where I stood last time, so that's not going to be the cleanest edit, but oh well. We do have 2 more enemies here, though. I'll go ahead and take care of them. And now I should be able to take care of this entire area. Hey, we are now at level 13 for Benjamin. Really getting a lot of hit points out of this place. How do you kill yourself with your own bow? And we are back. I took care of the enemies throughout the rest of this corridor. There are 2 boxes that we can open. Much needed arrows and also much needed heal potions. Not like I use a whole bunch, but these enemies can be nasty if you don't know what to expect. And we are now under here. Interesting. Also some new enemies here, the Sparnas. I'm pretty sure that these enemies are, yep, they are weak against the arrow, so you can hit them with shoot attacks and do a whole bunch of damage. And I might as well just go ahead and show them off now because, well, we've never seen them before. Oh, I didn't need to do that. But I guess I might as well. That didn't do a whole lot of damage. So much for using the bombs. And Iron Nail will take down the defense of whoever it hits. So that's a thing. And really nice critical hit there. How well will the... it's a little better. I can definitely fight these guys with the claw then. I wonder, if I were to go all the way to the other side, would it do anything? Well, I'll go ahead and check again anyway, once I clear out all the enemies here. Be right back. And this is what I was talking about earlier. In case you have a mixture of flying and non-flying, the flying enemies will not be floating. Also, I should switch the axe because of that land turtle there. So now we got weapons that work. And it shouldn't be long for us to take care of the Sparna here. It should be mentioned that the Cat Claw is weaker than the axe, hence why I'm using the axe more often. But the Cat Claw does bring your magic stat up a little bit. So that should be kept in mind. And we're back. Here's some much needed arrows, and that doesn't look like anything I've seen before. That's probably a boss, so you know what? We're just going to make our way back to where we did not go the first time. And take that other area to the 3rd floor there. And I might as well just go ahead and use the cure potions here. How am I doing on spell charges? Very, very good. That's what I should be doing. Once you have the Cat Claw on Benjamin and Phoebe using the Bow of Grace, which is a lot more powerful than the Cat Claw, you should not have to use your spell charges to fight the enemies anymore. You will more than likely have to heal wounds and cure confusion and being paralyzed and blinded and everything. But aside from that, you won't have to use fire to destroy everything anymore, because Phoebe will be able to one-shot just about anything, assuming she doesn't miss. And yeah, this is exactly the upper part of where I want to be. So I might as well just show off what I was talking about in action. There's the Bow of Grace. I didn't even expect to get a critical hit, but even with that one, you can still one-shot Edgehogs and Scorpions and Sparnas and Centaurs. Just about any enemy that you will meet at this point in the game, you can one-shot with the Bow of Grace. That is definitely going to happen. And, okay, yeah, there is a whole set of enemies here. So after I destroy all these guys, I will see you when this entire upper level is cleared out. Great, you're doing that. And he's doing that. Well, the good thing, both people weren't confused for very long, and I managed to get that critical hit in too. So that's the thing. I was expecting maybe another level up there, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Oh well. But this is the point where I basically cut to where I get rid of all the enemies here. Except for that guy down at the bottom. We're saving him for last once we go to the lower level. Be right back. Oh, hey, we are now at level 14. And just in time, too, as I was cleaning out the last of these two enemies. Might as well go ahead and heal Phoebe up first before I get rid of the last of these two. Alright, we are back. And we might as well just go ahead and open these two things up. There are some much needed arrows for Phoebe there. So now that we've got all that taken care of, we might as well just go ahead and go back. So I don't know how long this video or the last one are gonna be, because I know part 3 where I covered the Bone Dungeon, that ended up being over 30 minutes with edits. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be over 20 minutes as well. So, now that I could have used those cure potions and just gotten some more, but what's the point in that? We can easily recover any cure potions to make up for the ones we've used in the past anyway. So it's not like it really matters if I get them or not. And let's go ahead and save on the cure charges there, the white charges for cure. Don't really need to use any seeds, that's a good thing. Especially since I used one on accident in the last video because I wasn't paying attention to whatever it is I was doing. And I'm going to pop a save here in case something dumb really happens. We're now going to face the Squidites, which is now protecting and probably abusing the water crystal. We got two Sparnas to the side there. What we're going to do is we're going to use fire on the Sparnas, and we're going to use Phoebe's thunder on the Squidite, because the Squidite is going to be weak. Well, it's not exactly going to be weak to it, but it will do the most damage. And you can definitely one-shot the Sparnas this way with fire. And Electro Pulse will bring your magic down, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden for you. Go ahead and torch the other Sparna to a crisp, and keep using those Wither spells on the Squidite there. Magic Wave went down, but didn't really seem to have much effect. And the Pseudopods will do a lot of damage if you are not careful. Okay. Once you get rid of the Sparnas, you want to use bombs on the Squidite with Benjamin. As for Phoebe, you still want to have her using Thunder in order to keep doing the most damage. We should be able to do at least 600 a turn easily. And that didn't really seem to do a whole lot. And we really have this guy on the ropes now that we're doing 600 a turn. Electric Pulse on Benjamin, but we're not really using his magic on him at this point anyway, so it's not really going to matter. There we go. Squidite is down. We have over 500 experience out of that battle. I don't think this is going to get us a level up, but it's still cool to get it either way. That must be the Libra crest. Let's take it and go to the Libra temple. There's a mark there that looks just like the design on that crest. Stand on it, and we'll be warped to the Life Temple. And in here is a Libra crest. So we didn't get that water crystal after all. Well, that's a disappointment. But we've taken care of all the enemies here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Thankfully, that should be pretty easy to do anyway. And, oh, I just need to use the shoulder buttons to switch weapons. I don't know why I thought I needed to pause the game to do that. You don't necessarily have to. And that just leads to a one-way trip to a dead end, because that will take us to somewhere that we couldn't have been able to go anyway. And we should be good from here on out. So let's go ahead and get on out of here. I forgot to show off the music too. Music in this dungeon is pretty good too. Am I going over here? We have another battlefield, but I will save that for another video. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Almost. Yeah, I got plenty of gold. Let's go ahead and use the inn first before I forget. And from here, we can finally go ahead and save, because I've been recording for about 43 minutes. I might as well just go ahead and just call it now before I head on down to the Libra Temple. So, join me next time, where I head to the Libra Temple and hopefully fix everything that has been done to Aquaria. Maybe we can find the water crystal if we just keep on at it. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!